we want to look at finding the opposite of a number. So if I were to just say that I have the number 4, and if you were looking at 4 on a number line, what is exactly 4 units on the other side of 0? Well, that would be negative 4. So these two numbers are what we call opposites. Now, how do I write that? Well, I have used the minus sign out in front to tell me that's going to be the opposite of 4, or the opposite of negative 4. So the opposite of positive 4 is negative 4. The opposite of negative 4 is 4. The other way you can think about it is it's kind of like multiplication. I know we haven't covered that in depth yet, but you're multiplying a negative times a positive, so you get a negative, or a negative times a negative, which is a positive. So this one right here looks just like what I did over here. So I'm finding the opposite of 4, negative 4, which is positive 4, or you can think of it as a negative times a negative is a positive. Now over here, I notice I've got a whole bunch of these minus signs. Now you're going to notice that there's a trend. Here I had 2, an even number, and it became positive. And here I had an odd number, and it was negative. So if you have negative signs, if you have an odd number, then your answer is going to be a negative. And if you have a even number, then your answer is going to be positive. So here, the easiest way to be is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's odd. So the answer should be negative 8. Now how can we check that? Well, we can do it from the inside out. So I'm going to write it again. And I know it's getting kind of messy. I'm sorry. So I've got 1, 2, 3. That's 4. That makes 5. So this one right here would give me a positive 8. And then I would write down what's left. That gives me a negative, so I have the opposite of a negative of negative 8. This one right here, there's another positive. So the opposite of positive 8 is negative 8. And as you notice, these two are the same, but rather than having to go through a million steps, I did it in one step using these rules down here at the bottom. So hint, hint, memorize that.